why would the Miami Dolphins be on a little bit of a roll here where they spanked the 49ers in Northern California and then shut out the Jets for the first time, as if that wasn't difficult enough for me to watch. They shut out the Jets for the first time since the 82 AFC Championship game, the famed A.J. Dewey
Really?
3-interception game of Richard Todd, which should have sent me running in the other direction as a young man.
So what, the
At
G-Man?
the time. Yeah,
Anyway.
I would have helped.
Yeah.
Parcells is right around the corner.
That's true. That's true.
No, it's okay. But why would they, on this roll, now turn to a rookie? Well, then, let me tell you why I think. I don't have any particular direct insight. Okay? I'm not there. All I know is I kind of trust Brian Flores. I think he knows what he's doing. I think he's got his finger on the pulse of this team. And I think he comes from the Belichick, as we know, family. And that doesn't usually translate into it working out for you on your own. But when Tom Brady trotted on the field in 2001, the story goes, and I've heard this from many people, when you and maybe the rest of Patriot Nation, Christopher, were pooping your collective pants because Bledsoe had just gotten so hurt, and who's this 199th overall selected kid who had a cup of coffee
The Michigan guy?
the previous Thanksgiving in a blowout loss to the Lions? How's this kid going to turn around? By the way, an 0-1 start that was about to come 0-2. Mm-hmm. How's he going to turn things around? I'm told everybody in New England said our best quarterback's trotting on the field because we saw what he was doing in practice, in training camp. We saw what he was up to, and we saw how special he might be, and the rest of the team knew it. I'm wondering if that's what's happening in Miami as well. And why not do it now? Unless you think Fitz is going to take you to the Super Bowl. Unless you think what's happening right now, your best chance to actually catch the lightning in the bottle to win it all requires the veteran to stay and keep his veteran hand on the steering wheel. And I don't think that's the case. And you might as well get started in the manner that the Bengals have already started and that the Chargers took all of 2 weeks to know they should start. Because Anthony Lynn's not talking about why Justin Herbert's the backup anymore.
No.
That was just a quick flash of I need to protect the guy who I love in Tyrod Taylor. But after a while, it was just like, okay, we got it. We see out of Justin Herbert that it requires him to stay put and be named as the starter the rest of the year. And we know Joey Burrow from jump was going to be the guy in Cincinnati. And even though he's been taking his pounding, he has shown that was an excellent draft choice for the Cincinnati Bengals. And he's special. It's time to see that from Tua. And I proffer to say we will. And why not do it? Why not? If he's ready to go and he can now do all the things that we're seeing quarterbacks can do to create problems for the defense, to see who's got the ball and who doesn't and who might be able to roll out and create problems. Myles Gaskin was just beginning to come on. I think he's going to be better. Now, the receivers, I think, are going to have to get some adjusting to, by the way, being thrown a football by a left-hander. It spins differently.
Different spin, yeah.
Michael Irvin will tell you the number of times that it looks like that's an easy catchable ball. Why did the receiver drop it? Well, not used to being thrown a ball to them by a left-hander. That'll have to eventually work its way out. But I dig it. I like it. I think you have to trust the coach and everybody there that they've probably seen from Tua what they need to see. And I proffer to say the rest of the team has seen it too. And they're not making this move unless they feel like it's time, he's ready, let's roll, and let's win the division with him. Let's go and be special with him. Why not? Tua, why not Miami? We've seen stranger things happen from people that have not shown the ability to be special and have people follow them because you have it. This kid's got it coming out of his pores. When he looked off the safety against your Georgia Bulldogs, pardon me, Sarah's Georgia Bulldogs, I don't think they were your Georgia Bulldogs just yet. They were just beginning to become your Georgia Bulldogs.
Not yet.
But when he looked off the safety and won a national championship on a down and distance that he helped create by taking a sack, that, by the way, him telling us that story at the Super Bowl this year in Miami about when he made Nick so angry, Saban so angry, check that out on our YouTube page. It is a glorious, wonderful, hilarious story. But when he basically dug his team out of the hole that he helped create by winning that national championship game, by making that throw, we dialed up our friend Trent Dilfer the next day because he had known the kid since the Elite 11 days, and he told us on the spot, most special quarterback he's ever seen and been around. Don't be surprised that the Miami Dolphins turned to this kid who's got that it factor right now and let him get ready after a bye. And I'll tell you what, as fans, we should thank the Miami Dolphins. I tweeted it out. I will read it to you right here to make sure that I'm saying this correctly. Here are the quarterback matchups the Miami Dolphins, barring injury and changes at positions, obviously, have helped create for all of us sports fans. Coming out of the bye week, week 8, it'll be Tua hosting former first overall draft choice Jared Goff in the Rams. Okay, here comes Aaron Donald trying to stop Tua. First up. Second game, week 9, visiting Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals. Tua v. Kyler Murray. Then week 10, it'll be Justin Herbert, who the Chargers were able to select because the Dolphins left him on the board to take Tua instead. Then week 11, Drew Lock, who isn't a first-round highly touted quarterback, but is now in a position in Denver to be the guy that has been handpicked by John Elway. I think he's shown some, if you will, moxie. He's shown some ability. Then next up after that, at Sam Darnold, if he's healthy enough, Tua v. Sam for maybe the only time in the AFC East. Then let's just say the Week 13 game just got kicked up a notch. Joe Burrow versus Tua Tagovailoa, like we're settling in on a Saturday on CBS to watch the best of the SEC. That will be must-see television. Week 14, Patrick Mahomes versus Tua. Week 15, Cam Newton versus Tua. Week 16, when a lot could be on the line, Derek Carr in Vegas versus Tua. And then week 17, when there could be a lot of marbles on the line, Tua v. Josh Allen, which I proffer to say we'll be seeing twice a year for many years to come. This is fun. I'm not surprised. I'm pleasantly surprised. And I'm very pleased.
You're not a little surprised?
That they would do it? Yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised.
Okay.
How about that? Yeah. But they're seeing something. This is not just the owner calling up like it's Washington, D.C. saying, we drafted him. We must play him. Click. Go do. No. This is a coach who I believe has seen what he needs to see. Healthy, ready to go. And I think they let him dip his toe in that pool. And on Sunday to just...
Two passes.
I get it, but that's still better than none. Get it out of your system. Give him a week.
Get the jitters out.
I mean, they'll still be jitters.
Yeah.
Because that's number 99 in your program, number 1 in your Los Angeles heart coming at you.
That's true.